Bitcoin's alive, what you gon' do? Mempool fees are high. Order no. Where does it stop? Nobody knows. It's a revolution. Ay, Bitcoin is the one, no substitution. Ay, we should see in your Gobi. It's order no revolution.
Welcome back to Ordinal Revolution. My name is Shizzy. On this channel, we cover the entire Bitcoin Ordinal ecosystem. What is up, guys? We got an amazing alpha spotlight for you guys today. So we started doing more alpha spotlights. Basically, what that is we go to each project and we kind of look at everything the project offers and really take a deep dive in each project. So we kind of feel like that is going to be really good for people, and that's kind of what we decided to do. This is our third alpha spotlight, and we're probably going to do a lot more, so get used to them. And today we're going to look at OrdSpy. So OrdSpy is a data analytics type of platform. They do a lot of a lot of dashboard type stuff on there. You know, your Doom analytics, your Genie data type stuff. It's really cool. You kind of look at everything in at one spot, and you can put alerts on your wallet. So if you basically make a trade that you're going to email saying that trade happened. So if you're ever out and about and you get an email, it might give you enough time to kind of jump on that site and kind of put the gas higher to kind of front run the people that are in your thing there. But without further ado, let me bring in my partner, as always, Mr. Iago B. What's up, buddy?
What's up?
Yeah, man. So we got another alpha spotlight. What do you know about OrdSpy?
You know, OrdSpy is actually it's a simple project, really.
Yeah.
They have been in the space for a bit, and it's not like a big team or anything. It's a smaller team, but it's a guy that's been pushing since, like, I want to say late summer, early fall, and then got a little bit more spotlight, I want to say, like, heading into the holidays, right? It's gonna be more similar to like DBank, you know what I mean? Like, if you remember that on the Ethereum side, the EVM side, where you can track your like fungible tokens. You can actually track your non-fungible tokens over there too, like the NFTs, but it's really kind of a place to where you have everything together in one, right? So it's a wallet tracker, right? Genie data and Dune is more of that's more of a robust, real big analytics type of platform, right? You can actually create like reporting or analytics reporting that other users can use on those platforms, right? And if it becomes popular, then it'll be like one of the main ones, right? So like Genie data, for example, didn't have that ordinals tab until I think like November, but they were tracking stuff in ordinals. But now, like, you can go over there and just type in your address and you can see most of what you're holding. The difference is, in my opinion, is when you have the ordinals tab on there, I don't believe it tracks like ARC20s on Genie data. You have to go out and do an ARC20 search or something separate. What they're trying to do on OrdSpy is they're trying to really bring everything in-house to one wallet tracking like dashboard, right? Yeah. So as of right now, they have BRC20s, they have CBRC20s, which that's not necessarily like the most popular one, but they have ARC20s, which we know are popular amongst other platforms, right? So I have it up. I can pull it up here.
Yeah, definitely.
So if you just go to ordspy.com, it's actually doesn't look like this. Let me pull up the actual like incognito browser here. So this is what the homepage looks like, right? So
clean, very clean.
Yeah, it's not bad. Like I said, a small team. I know they're looking for some like, some devs, some front end devs, as well as probably back end, because they're trying to really make this more robust, more like DBank, right? Because if they can get it to where they first started off with BRC20s, and people were requesting like ARC20, so they added that CBRC20s. And then the next thing you know, like, they will probably start to add like ordinal collections and stuff like that. But they need a little bit more manpower just to make sure that everything's functioning and flowing well. And, we don't have a ton of like projects. I would say like simplistic projects like this to where it's easy, right? You don't have to do anything and like drill into like the settings to create some report. They already have like all the settings for the fungibles. You just put your thing in there. So if you want to start it, you actually put your you can put your email address here. So ordinalrevolution@gmail.com, and you just click track your coins, right? And then they send you an email, right? So if I go to that email,
Yeah.
I'm going to go to that email. Once they go, you see, once they send you an email here, they'll send you an email where it says, here's your magic login link, right? And then
Yeah.
you click that log into my account, which looks like this,
You
and
good?
bam, you're logged in here, right? So I have 3 different wallets that I'm tracking. I'm going to go to this one right here. It's a small little portfolio that I have. And then you can see BMP, Honk, OSPy in there, and then as well as like these other 2 wallets. So with that being said, like you can track, like all these different fungibles in here. It's really simple. I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, it seems really cool. Like I do love that we can put all your wallets in one place. Like that's something that I have done. So I have like 11 wallets, right? Because I'm very high on my security with 11 different seed phrases. So if one wallet does get hacked or whatever, if I click a bad link, it's not the end of the world for me. I just lose one eleventh of my portfolio. But so this is really cool because now I can put them all in one place and I can just kind of go through one by one to kind of get an inventory because like I do a lot of transactions, right? I jump from project to project based on how I'm feeling that day, which I know isn't the right thing, but I get bullish on things and I get bearish on things, and I try to play the information that I get. So the more information I get on something, it could change the way I'm thinking about that project, and that could change the way I want to invest in it if I want to take some out. So this actually helps me in that way of really seeing what I have in every single wallet.
Yeah. How could you see this like be expanded though, right? In terms of
Yeah.
if the project founder said, okay, what suggestions would you have for us to, add features or something?
I'd want to see all 11 of my wallets looking like it's all in one wallet. That's what I would love.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like I would love to just go through and see like all my node monkeys, all my cats, all my BRC20s, all my ARC20s, all my BR420s. You know what I mean? Like all in one wallet, even though they're all spread out. You know
Yeah.
that would
Yes.
be amazing.
So basically, like whatever you put up here in portfolios, have an
Yes.
option to like consolidate them all in one view.
Yes, exactly. That would be amazing because that way,
Yeah.
and it give me like an amount at the bottom. I don't got to do no math. It would be just absolutely perfect, and that I think that's something that they could really put together. And I think a lot of people would like really enjoy that.
Yeah. Do you see something like this? I mean, you can give your honest opinion because
Yeah,
the reason why we're bringing in Alpha Spotlight is because I feel like this project is pretty small. Like I said, small team, right? And why not? Like, not many teams have like a working product that people are actually using in our space, and so why not give them a little shine? But like, I think it's also important to kind of be like transparent and brutally honest. Do
yeah.
you think this is something that could expand and get more usage, or do you think Genie data kind of negates this?
So I think it's good that there is competitors to Genie Data, right? Because all that's going to do is it's going to push Genie Data to get kind of like add more features and things like that. So I'm definitely think that's competition is always a good thing, and it is nice to kind of like see the way different things are done. So it's like no, I don't like the way Genie Data does something. I have other options. You know what I mean? And it just being another tab on my browser is hit it and you can go back there. And sometimes Genie Data makes mistakes, so it would be good to kind of have another platform where I can go check and make sure that is correct. Like if I look at
Yeah.
it and I see, like, let's just say something happens, like something happens with Udi and he quits the project or something, and I see cats dump, and I might have like, oh wow, what the hell's going on? I can actually have a second place to go look besides Magic Eden and Genie Data and just make sure that everything kind of lines up and that is correct and it's not just one site having a malfunction. You know?
Yeah. But does Genie data allow you to enter multiple wallets like this?
It, no, you have to go one by one. You have to copy and paste, enter,
So
and then read it.
that's
Yeah,
pretty cool, right? So like you can
yeah,
save it to where you can just click back and forth and stuff like
yeah,
that,
yeah.
right?
Yep.
So I think that's a cool feature. I do think that like for me personally, I think that OrdSpy definitely needs to add like the ordinal collections.
Yeah.
As much as I like what this team is doing, and I definitely want to give them some shine here, but at the same time, I think that giving a little bit of constructive criticism is important, right? And I think what they can do is really work on being giving more data. Obviously they don't have a huge team, so maybe that's why they've done one fungible to 2 to only 3. But at least they're covering most of the fungibles, because the only ones that they're missing right now is Tap Protocol, which we know isn't really a big market, and Pipe Protocol, which is also not a big market. So I think that would elevate this project. But we'll see how they do. Like I said, they have a small community in Telegram, and I don't think they have a Discord. They have a little bit of a Twitter presence, but that's pretty much it right now. But
my favorite feature, like I said in the beginning, is the fact that they email you every transaction. That was something huge for me, because let's just say I'm out and I see a transaction happen from my wallet. That'll give me time. Every block is 10 minutes, so I might get lucky enough to be able to jump on to that computer and front run that transaction and send that to another wallet that I own. So I think that.
And you can see right here, you get these alerts.
Yep.
So you can see all that stuff, which is, it's important, because what about if, let's say that you get an alert to your email, and we didn't even talk about this part. If you get an alert to your email and you didn't make a transaction, then that your wallet's been compromised, right?
Yep, 100%. Yep. Even if if you hold a wallet with 0 Bitcoin in it, and then you see that somebody sent you some Bitcoin, that could give you a red flag and give you more than enough time to run to that computer and be like, oh, someone's trying to get my thing out, because I know there's no Bitcoin in there, so they're gonna have to send it some Bitcoin to send out. Because that's something that I do personally. I'll keep a wallet with a Quantum Cat in it with 0 Bitcoin, so there's no way to send that thing out. You know what I mean?
Smart.
Obviously. So that's just something I personally do. Like, I have a Frog wallet, and I label them Frog wallet, Cat wallet. You know what I mean? So I know that only thing in that wallet is that Frog or that cat. So it's just another layer of security until we get hardware wallets, right? I know Ryder is working on that, but this is, again, it's something really cool. And it can also, let's just say if you somehow get Trevor's wallet, right, and you want to see what Trevor is buying, you can get alerts. You can get alerts.
Snoopy Snoop over here.
I'm just saying, bro. You can get alerts saying, "Hey, Trevor bought this," and then you can be
that's wild, right?
Maybe I would like to buy that. Maybe he knows something that I don't. Let me just buy a little just in case. So that's another thing. You get alerts from when these big guys.
This project's actually, I mean, for a small little team, and it doesn't seem like a lot of features. That's a pretty awesome feature, because you're right. You could totally put a Wells wallet in here, and then just you could use a new email address or something, and just be like, okay, this is my Well account for OrdSpy, right? And as soon as I get that notification, okay, I'm gonna buy some of this too, or whatever, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of a trading strategy.
Exactly. You can do Trevor, Leonidas, can somehow get their wallets, or you just know that they own that ordinal. So you go on and you find that ordinal, you see the wallet address, and then you can see when he sells that particular ordinal. Or let's just say you don't know the person, and you just know that this whale holds a whole bunch. Whoever owns this wallet holds a whole bunch of stuff. You can grab that wallet address, put it in, and see exactly when that wallet is moving. Right. Just the same thing people do with doing analytics. They can see when Bitcoin hasn't been moved in a long time, it actually can start moving. It's the same thing we can do over here using something like OrdSpy and getting something directly sent to your email, and you can get a notification saying, yo, it just happened 30 seconds ago. I think that is huge.
Yep. No, you're right, man. I think so. Hey, other than that, it's kind of those are the main features, right? So it's tracking these multiple wallets, and then at the same time you get the alerts, right? So I think what would be interesting if the the team from OrdSpy is listening would be hey, look, we have a new side chain, is what we can technically call it. I know it's being labeled as a layer 2, but hey, maybe he throws in the M tokens, right? The Merlin chain tokens and into this, because I consider Merlin chain definitely maybe they call it the, I don't know, BVM or whatever type of chains, but it's definitely a part of the Bitcoin ecosystem.
Yeah, 100%. I agree, and I think it'd be stupid not to. You know what I mean? They need to get every single asset possible on there, right? Because that'll set them forward over other projects that have not done that yet, right? Like Genie Data and Dune and stuff like that. If they're the ones tracking these meme coins that was made yesterday, that could be such an advantage for them, because if they can just stay on top of everything, because that's going to get more reason to buy it. Like Genie Data takes weeks for new stuff to get added. If they can kind of get their foot in the ground and really move forward, this could be a really, really amazing project. And it's another tool for us, ordinal enjoyers, right? It's another tool. It's another step in the foundation of ordinals. It's another thing that we need, and competition helps as well.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So let's give a rating, an alpha rating on this. 10 being the best alpha, 1 being the worst alpha. Obviously, it's got to be above 5 because it's the alpha spotlight. But what would you
I don't
give?
think it's fair to put a number on it yet. I think
Okay.
that it's so early in their process, and I don't think it would be fair to give them a number, because my number would be pretty low. But I don't think that that's fair to do that, because they're just beginning.
Yeah. So decent start though.
Yes, a very solid start. I like I said, I love the email thing. I'm a user of this product, so you know what I mean. So, but again, I just think it's just not fair, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. It's too early to be able to
Yeah,
judge.
like
I think that's the biggest
Liquidium and
thing.
stuff. It's, you know, they're pretty. They're a year in. Like, I would give that like an 8. And before that, we did Orange, and you know, while it's not out yet, so I don't think even that would be fair to judge.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So they're
You know?
almost in the similar case with Orange a little bit,
Yeah.
in terms of, like, you know, because like you said, Liquidium started in the BTC Startup Lab almost a year and a half ago, is what Robin said.
Yep.
So, but yeah, hey, we try to bring the early stuff to you guys, and that's why we're doing these alpha spotlights, because this is alpha, you know, at least like from the start of it, and that's what we're bringing. So,
yep, and hopefully they keep building. You know what I mean? So it's just like, you know, it's something that I think it would be actually pretty cool. I'm actually looking forward to tracking some whale wallets.
Yeah, let's do some. Maybe we can have a session for whale wallet tracking,
dude. We could find someone with like,
but you gotta be a member, because that's gonna be a members
that's
video. No, but one other thing too, guys, check out their Telegram. They are very responsive in their Telegram. So yeah, look out for more of these videos. We're just trying to get some of the stuff that's early, you know, some of the stuff that's been there for a while. You guys already have heard of it, you know, over and over and over. So the stuff that we're trying to bring here is going to be like early stuff that hasn't like taken off yet in terms of valuation and all that.
Yep, and nothing here is financial advice. Everything is research purposes only, and we just try our best to kind of bring you guys the stuff that we use on a daily basis. And I'm gonna start using this on a daily basis, so definitely check it out. And we appreciate you guys. Please hit the like, please hit the subscribe button. Check out our YouTube membership. Check out our website, ordinalrevolution.com. Check out our merchandise that is on the website. You can hit the little tab up the top right. Check that out. And you cannot watch, you can definitely listen. We're on Apple, we're on Spotify, we're on all streaming platforms. And that's our show.
Yep. Peace.
See you guys.
Ordinal revolution. Let's go.